What's going on YouTube? Steven, TheSalonGuy here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the best lighting for hair tutorials. Now, I've been doing videos on YouTube for over 10 years. I also offer media production services as well, so I have a lot of experience with lighting and cameras and all sorts of cool stuff. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm actually going to show you some interesting lighting equipment provided by Neewer, which is a brand that I've actually been using for quite some time. If you're new to lighting, it's definitely an amazing brand. Even if you're experienced and you have some camera gear, they offer some really great stuff. And also if you're looking for more entry-level type lighting, they really are a great company. Also, all the links where you can get each one of these lights that I'm using and the gear I'm showing you guys today is in the description on Amazon. They are affiliate links, so if you do purchase anything, thank you. But again, these lights were provided to me, so it's not really sponsored. They didn't pay me to do this, but I figured I want to show you guys what it takes to create different types of lighting. So if you're taking photos of yourself, like selfies, if you're a hairstylist, a lot of the color temperature and things really play an important role in shooting video, especially when it comes to hair. So I'm going to show you a number of different mannequin heads, different colors, and I'm going to show you this is going to be a really cool video, something I've never really done before. So I'm ready to go. Let's get started. So what I'm using to light up this shot right here, this is the Neewer, this is an LED light, the NL660. And I use these lights for a lot of my shoots, and I'm going to turn this thing on right here so you can see. It's very, very lightweight. The stands that comes with it are really, really great. Neewer has great stands, so I'm a big fan of their stands. But most importantly, this is the magic of this light. So when it comes to lighting, there's a few different things you need to take into consideration. Is one, the color temperature. So what's awesome about this light is in the back right here, there are dials here to adjust the brightness and also the color temperature, which I think is really, really cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to strike this light at its brightest, which is pretty bright. Now I have it all the way set to the white tone, which is basically, I like something at like 5,000 Kelvin, which is basically like daylight. So this is pretty much full cool. Now, as I change the lighting, as you can see, it's getting warmer and warmer. So, which is gonna make the lighting appear a bit brighter. When the lighting is cooler, it makes it look a little bit darker. And when the lighting is warmer, just for example, if you go into the house or something and it's very yellow, warm lights, it looks a lot brighter. So, as you can see here, it's like you're looking into the sun, but not really, but you can see the warm tones. It actually makes everything look a little bit brighter. So how does that affect the actual hair or a model or something, or if you're taking selfies? Well, it can make you look very pale and white or like super yellow. So let's set up a couple of mannequins and I want to show you guys how this can affect the actual hair color. So on this mannequin here, I have the lights set to full brightness, but they are on the coolest setting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn up the heat a little bit here and make them a bit warmer. And look what's happening. As you can see, the hair color itself actually looks a little bit brighter and lighter. So also one thing you have to keep in mind though is it sometimes exposes warm tones that you may not necessarily want. So again, let's go back to the cool color temperature here. So as you can see, it looks a bit darker. Let's turn up the warmth and see what happens. So yes, look at her skin tone has gotten a lot warmer and the hair has gotten a bit warmer too. So you have to be careful. If somebody's looking for kind of a pale or bright white type tone, you don't really want to make the color temperature and the lighting too warm because that can throw everything off. So as you can see here, I'm making it a bit cooler and now the hair looks cooler as well. Here is a vibrant green color. Again, this is the cool setting. So cool, when you think about it, you think blue. So, blue and green, sometimes they kind of counteract each other, neutralize each other. So, or blue and orange, or, sometimes the warm tones cancel out the other tones. So let's warm this up now. And as you can see, it's making it a bit brighter and not the intensity is not so rich in the color. So that's why you have to make sure you're using colors that actually complement it and it will make it stand out. Now we're back to cool, and as you can see, the green now stands out much, much more. So now let's reverse it. So this is your typical kind of brunette. Most brunettes have some natural warm tones, but right now the color temperature is all the way to its warmest. And look at the hair. It actually looks really, really nice, but if someone is not looking for, warmth in their hair, this won't really work out too well. Again, let's change this, and look how much darker it looks. And that's not adjusting the brightness, that's literally just adjusting the color temperature. So you have to really take in consideration that if you're taking photos or doing videos, if you have the wrong lighting, it could really throw off the entire look of the hair color. Check this out, everyone. So this is a really awesome blue color, and the lighting is cool. So you can see the face is a bit pale, but look at the hair color. It's actually making it look a bit more blue because of the cool tones. Now, we're gonna warm this up a bit, and it kind of, you can see how the face, it kind of blows the face out a little more, but the blue isn't as vibrant. It's not nearly as vibrant on the warmer tones. So you wanna make sure that when you're using lighting, it's something that's actually complementing. So now what I'm doing is making it cooler, and you can see the difference. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm filming at the camera, as you can see here. And this is my camera. This is a C100 Mark II. And then here are the lights that we were just filming with. So I want you guys to see. I usually like using 2 lights, sometimes even more. But anytime you're doing lighting, you really want to make sure that you have the subject or the model pretty well lit. And the good thing about these lights from this brand is they're very, very affordable. That's what I really love about them the most. Now, how am I able to see what I'm doing? That's where this field monitor comes in. And this is the F200. Again, it's from Neewer. But I love using monitors, and what's cool about this is, as you can see, I have this set up with an HDMI cable on a tripod. So it's not actually on my camera. If you have a long enough HDMI cable, you can actually put this anywhere. And I've done this many times on shoots where everyone can see what's going on. And that's what's great. And also this monitor, I've used a number of monitors in the past, but I really like this monitor. It shows the volume levels. It basically mirrors my camera. It also has the waveforms here, which is really, really cool. So it shows you your levels. It's a pretty good monitor. I would definitely suggest checking out if you plan on doing stuff on sets. You want to be able to see more clearly what's going on when you're shooting, but definitely this comes in very, very handy. All right, guys, now we're talking about everyone's favorite topic, and that's ring lights. So this is the Neewer, once again, we're using Neewer. This is the RL18 LED ring light. And ring lights have come in so handy, so let's turn this off, so handy for myself and also people on set in my studio. They work really, really well. This one is pretty darn good, I have to tell you. Look how bright this is. Now, the one thing about this, as I mentioned, you can change the color temperature with these. So you take these off and you put them here. And again, it's the same thing like all lighting. You can have the lighting warmer or a bit cooler. I tend to prefer this type of lighting right here, just because I think it shows off the hair better. So what I want to do now is actually have a couple of models sit down and we can take a look at what their hair looks like. So this is the lovely Julia, who's on my team, and she's also modeling for us today. And this is the result of the ring light, which we're using. And look how shiny her hair is, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, one cool thing also, which I do find helpful, is that you can lower the ring light if you feel it's too bright, but look how blah that looks right there. So here's the ring light. Again, if you're looking for maximum shine, I would say find a good kind of happy medium that it doesn't look too blown out, but you can always kind of edit the picture in post as well. All right, so the girls are doing what they love to do most, which is take selfies. And as you can see here, they look great. Let's zoom in a bit more. Look how pretty they look. And also you can see here's the phone. So a really good quality phone as well. But the ring light really, really makes a big difference. Now what I want to do, girls, just stay right there. Now I want to dim this quite a bit. And, oh man. So yes, they are pretty naturally, but, but this is where the lighting really comes. So even if you raise it a little bit, it does make a big difference. And then obviously blowing it out really makes the whole thing look very, very cinematic, and it really, really pops on camera. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing it. I know it's not my traditional hair tutorial video, but thanks to my team here, we really came up with a really cool idea that can help you guys. So if you're a hairstylist, let me know in the comments below. If this helped you understand lighting a bit more, let me know in the comments below. Again, all the gear that I used today will be in the description. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.